he's made it known that he would like to date you.
Oh, my.
Would you date him if there was no boyfriend? Let's just throw it out there.
Oh, I don't know. Like,
is he your type?
Like, okay, let me explain this. I think that Dick is very, very attractive to me. Like, it's not like, you know, he's this, like, you know, young, hot, muscular guy. But I think Dick's personality is charming and attractive to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying, like, the whole thing with, like, Jen and him, like, you know, treating her like crap. No, I'm not, like, attracted to some, like, woman abuser. But I'm saying when he's really nice and he's really sweet, and sometimes he's really sweet with his daughter, I find that very attractive.
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
Yes, I think he's very attractive.
Okay. Speaking of Danny and Dick's relationship, that's got to be so hard, but do you think that she treats him, you know, equal to the way he treats her?
No, I think it's very one-sided. Like, Dick really is trying to make this relationship work. I don't know why she doesn't try. I think she just doesn't want to deal with it now with the cameras. I mean, she's just like, stop. You know, she's probably thinking, I've got my whole life. We can do it later. I don't want to do it in front of America.
I think she's probably so hungry. I mean...
At first, I didn't think she ate either, but I see her eat a lot now. So I retract my statement that she might have had an eating disorder, because she eats a lot. But she's very healthy, I think.
Is anyone on slop right now?
No. We didn't do a competition this week.
Back to eating.
Yep.
Who do you think the least of this season? And I think I know. And why?
Eric Stein. I just don't like the way... I like the way he plays, but I don't like him personally. The incest comments he made about Danny and Dick were just crude and uncalled for. And then when I saw him a few times, you know, called, you know, Zach a child molester and stuff. And that's just uncalled for. Ugh. And then some of the stuff he says about other people, too. I mean, I've seen him rip on Jen repeatedly, call her fat, call her ugly, so she's bigger, and, like, there's no need for that. She's not even in the house playing the game anymore.
Yeah, what's with the weight cracks, people? I mean, we're sensitive, us big people.
I'm not sensitive. Like, I know that I've got, like, curves, but, like, I'm, like, so confident about my body. Like, I don't care.
Oh, if you're
out
of shape, we're all doomed. What are you talking about?
But, like, for some, like, little twerp to say that, like, I'm uglier, that doesn't... I don't believe what he says. I'm like, okay, you're delusional. And he's obviously had something happen. He probably got beat up by people like Nick in high school. And he probably got turned down by girls like me in high school. And I'm sorry, Eric. And I'm sorry to all the Erics out there.
That's our pull quote for the evening. I'm supposed to ask what your MySpace URL is.
www. I don't know. Janelle MySpace. It's just Janelle Prezina.
Yeah, it's just your first one.
Yeah.
That's right. I've seen that one. Did James ever contacted you, and I guess we've answered that, to apologize for his nasty behavior?
He sure did. He apologized this morning. His timing was very good because it was a really nice email, and like we exchanged an email, and I said, you know, no worries, it's been a year. You know, I'm not going to hold a grudge for a year.
Sure.
I was really pissed at first, you know, because it was just so uncalled for. But I'm not mad anymore.
I think,
and I forgive him.
He's a good person to heart, I think.
Yeah, he's got some really good qualities about him. I think sometimes he's just, I don't know, he's got an anger problem and whatever.
How would you have played what's going on right now? Would you have played it like Danny's playing it, you know, get Jess out and then worry about taking Eric out?
Oh, yeah, I would definitely have gotten Jess out because she, I mean, you know, Danny's got good instinct. She knows that Jessica's going to put her up, so she's doing the smartest thing for her. She's working on getting the people that are going to come right after her and her dad.
The one thing with the strategy I wonder about is, say Jess goes... But then Eric wins head of household in the fast forward.
Yeah.
And he puts up Danny and Dick, I'm thinking, then, right?
Yeah.
And if they don't win veto, wouldn't you think Jamaica or Zach would vote them out?
Definitely.
You would think. So that could...
So, yeah, I mean, if Eric wins, you know, Danny or Dick are going to be going home.
But it's 1 against 2, so...
And I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, he won it, whatever. You can send him home. That's why I don't understand why people are complaining that everyone's, you know, that Dick and Danielle are getting rid of Jessica when... It's a game. You have to get rid of these people.
Someone will have to go home eventually.
Like sometimes I read some things on the internet and I'm like, some people are so dumb because they just root for the people that they want to win and they don't see the other side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How, is there anything you would have done differently now that you're a year removed on BB All-Stars?
Yeah, I would have gotten rid of Boogie. Obviously. I didn't want to get rid of Will, though. I still wouldn't have given him up.
Well, he was entertaining, right?
Yeah. And he was like the only one that would talk to me besides Howie and Kaser. But I would have not helped Boogie win that power veto that week and pissed everyone off. They were going to come after me anyway. They can say that, they were coming after me. So it was just a matter of who do I get out that's coming after me the hardest and who stands the biggest chance. And I think that I should have gotten rid of Boogie because, but then who knows what happened. Then I would have had to deal with James and Will and Danny and them teaming up on me.